So I have mine and you hear mine, but you're obviously still clicking, it's just making no noise, you're just getting the little look of it. Yeah, don't really hear it. You might your own, but okay. So we've got our, yeah, you're a mime there. So we've got our sort of sassy 4 counts in, or just 4 counts in, and then we've got our sassy 4 clicks. So our sort of boom, with our left hand, boom, then that hand raises, right hand meets it, and we boom, boom, down the centre, and you'll get about 4. So it's a little off beat, off beat, off beat. And then we start with the left hand pushing around. You're pushing someone out of your way. And then the right hand. And let's just do this on the spot for the first time. Remember, it's left foot forward. It's up, down. And then we've got 3 sort of chilled out, not big deep bum dips. So we step, swing to the left, swing to the right, swing to the left. Yeah. Right, let's do it again. We're able to turn. Okay, so you've got nice, casual 2, 3, 4, 1. You put your own little style on those clicks. Up, and then down, 2, 3, 4. And then we've got, like, tell your little story. It's been told time and time again. Now left foot forward, and remember we're just spinning, so you're twisting our heels to the mirror, spinning around. 3 bum dips, left foot. So step with your left foot, swing to the left. Step with your right foot, swing to the right, so you should be facing the exit door. Step left foot, swing to the exit door. So it's just a little swing. So if you're not sure, if you get to the back and like, which way? Towards the door that you come in. That won't help you if you do this on stage. We'll have to find another marker. That's your 3 swings. Okay, so let's do that with the music, and then we'll add on. I'll just. If something goes wrong, it won't, but if something happens, just get back to the front and we go left hand. You'll all remember this bit, so you'll be like, fine, just end up here. Left hand, right hand, and then pelvis on the bana. So very subtle. Bana. Lovely. And then remember that was, as Tina put it, Xena Warrior Princess. Oh, we did the 4 clicks. I forgot this last week too. 1, or about 3. So little clicks as we're down, and as Tina said, Xena Warrior Princess. Arms up, down, and so you shouldn't have got the gloves, kind of like you're feeling them down your sweaty, feel like you're a bit sweaty. Dust the sweat off, nice. Yeah, there, okay? So let's try it from the left foot turn. So pivot, step left, swing left, right, left. Yeah, you guys have got it. You want to do that little pivot once more? Yep. So pivot your feet, so heels to the mirror. Left foot meets the right. So you should be parallel. Swing bum to the left. All got that. Right foot steps to the thin wall, the wall thing. Right to the mirror. Step to the mirror. Swing to the door. Beautiful. So remembering it's just, if you're on the spot, it's just left, swing, right, swing, left, swing, and you're going to the door. Okay, and then you should end up back here. Bana. And then you've just got your casual little cruisy clicks. So 1, 2. Zena, trace it down your body. Nice. All right, let's start with the music. Do you want to do that once more or keep going? Once more? Beautiful. Okay, so intro you, so get ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, so nice. So as soon as you finish those buns, and if you do get a bit like, or you just have one of those days where you're like, I cannot, I actually do get up. My spatial awareness is quite poor. It took me a long time to learn to drive for this reason, and it's why occasionally when I drive, I get up on the curb, I end up over the curb sometimes. So just that little bit of, I don't know, I do struggle. And when I danced in a group, I used to really struggle when we'd be practicing somewhere and then we'd go to a venue and I'd be like, I don't know where I am, because I couldn't see myself, you know, in relation to all the furniture or where the cat sits, you know, in the house or whatever it was. I used to struggle. So if you're like me, and that's a bit of a, and if you're having a bit of a brain fog, you could just, I think it's perfectly great just to stay on the spot and go like we did when we were first learning, and just practice going there, there, there. If the turning is what's throwing you, especially if it's making you feel like, and throwing you a lot, yeah. So stay there, and then we go, finish the dips, and then straight away it's left hand, right hand, Vana, and then it's 3 sort of, just sort of something to do basically there. And then lifting your hands up, I think since Tina said Zena, I can't not think it. So now we go up, trace down, and you'll hear another little Vana in the music. And that's when we straighten our legs up, give our thighs a rest, and go left, right. So Wonder Woman pose. So it's all power poses. Yes. Yes. So it's kind of like Zena to Wonder Woman, if that helps you. Yeah. I always need a little something like that to help me remember things. So let's try all of that, and that'll probably help a bit. So yeah, if you don't want to do the turn, don't do it, you know, like pick it up another week if it's just not going to happen for you and you feel crappy. So got Zena, down, ba, ba. Fine, and looking around the corner, so really slow, half grind, but to the left. So you can leave your hands on your hips, it's probably easier. You can go looking around the corner, my discarded men. And then a bit like the Zena move, we're going to go a little bit higher up, trace, down, and finish that phrase of music. Okay, so from the finish of the turns, 1, 2, 3, we've got that left, right, ba, Zena, down, left, right, push your bum around, push your bum around, sink in a little bit into that left heel, arms come up, cross, down your body. Beautiful. Okay, let's do all of that with music, and then I can add on your newer bit. Left foot up. Like to know where you're going, I'd say print out the lyrics or like go and look them up online. That's sometimes really helpful because it's very soft in terms of beats. So if you sort of know the lyrics, sometimes that helps. It does definitely help with the way I've choreographed it. Like, yeah, certain moves definitely relate to the words of the song. Anyway, so we finish that first verse. Piercing eyes. So we're going to bring left foot to right foot. Okay, and we're going to like cover our eyes up, but not really, like just go over them. And then down your body, and it's quite slow. So you'll go from here, piercing eyes, down your body, and then she sort of says tell them to count to 10, and there's another one of those little really strong ba, ba. So we're going to tell them to count to 10. We're going to step back to the front and like kind of like you're showing your gloves to the audience. You're going to go and also going to stop. 1, 2. So think Spice Girls. So we've got all our Trinity. We've got Xena, Wonder Woman, Spice Girls. 2, 3, all my 90s like gloves together. So there. Okay, bum, bum. Yeah. And so go from end, finish the first verse. Left foot meets right. Piercing eyes with a vengeance. Tell them to count to 10. Ba, ba. Now, left foot meets right again. Hands are going to go up in the air like you're going to run into the roof. Okay? Now, if we didn't have our hands up, we'd just be grinding like we did in that warm-up. Just like that, only our feet are together and we're not facing the front. But our hips or our pelvis is still grinding, but the hands will be up. If you didn't have any arms, it's just feet, or if this starts to hurt your shoulders, and there's a couple of shoulder injuries, so holding them up here is not conducive to you, pop them on your thighs. Otherwise, raising the roof, and your hands will just naturally want to follow your hips. I mean, not 100% naturally, but they will. So it's like you Mr. Whippy. You know, your little whipping machine. There's 3 of those. Yep. You've got to have these things that I have to have these things that I remember. What comes next? 1, 2, 3. Okay? Then they're going to come down and you're going to do a rest. So they're going to come down and you'll hear that little boom, ka boom, 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 boom in the music. So as they come down, you take that left foot and the hands will go dun, 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 dun. So you can have bent legs, you can have straight legs. And you could even just bring hands just to about there. Doesn't need to be all the way here. Yeah, just subtle, sort of. 2, 3. Down, 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 down. Okay, and then they're coming up because obviously they can't stay there all night. And I've taught this before and I can't remember the analogy I used. It's sort of like stirring the pot or stirring the witch's cauldron, I think. So, like Macbeth. So your hands are
silk fans.
Yeah, so you kind of like see these like that, isn't it? It's like, but two. Obviously, this is bad. I obviously don't have enough. I don't have enough literature and then pop culture references to mix up my metaphors. So your hands are stirring. So again, if you just need one thing to do,
Like DJs.
DJs. Thanks, Julia. DJ decks.
Belly dancing DJs.
That's right. So they're going like this: 1, 2, 3, and hopefully you'll find that those hips won't come with you. So those sort of side asymmetric grinds that we practiced, that's what you're doing. You've got your feet are like they're on train tracks. I always turn my back foot out. It's just habit, but you don't have to. You can still probably actually be easier if you don't. Okay, so they're just doing that. You just happen to be on a little bit of an angle, but you're doing a witch. And so again, you've got these pretty little gloves on. So it's kind of just starting to do all of these things to, like, but without going, I've got some gloves and they're going to come off. And you know, you're trying to be a little bit subtle.
Yes, because everything else got
So it's all things drawing to these because that's what's going to come off. That's going to be the main sort of event. So from the second verse, all that way back, all those metaphors back, finish. Okay, and the piercing eyes. So cross down your body, count to 10. Spice Girls, Mr. Whippy, 3. And then the hands trace down. Left foot slowly comes out. And then we roll up. And we've got our DJ decks. So I'm moving to the door. Again, left, 2, 3. So there's 3 of those. All right, let's try that with the music. Let's just do the second verse, and then we'll put it together.
Here's the eyes of the lantern. Tell them to come to
Spice Girls.
they bright me with their night. My dearest garden. Telephone calls in the evening. They drive me round the bend.
Yes. Okay. So nice and slow. You've got ages. So let's just go in, and I was going to add the end of that verse. So finished here. Piercing eyes. So it's like you've almost got like a full, slow, down, 10, Mr. Whippy, grind, 2, and yeah, you can let your hands go if it's just not serving you to have them up here. And then come down, and then you're up. Telephone calls in the evening. And I love the way she says drive. Listen to that, so good. Drive. She has a little roll. So you've got 3 of those. Drive you around the bend. Left foot's going to snap in. Right hand's going to come to the hip. And it's champagne, caviar and roses. So you're going to go champagne, caviar and roses. Lift up. And I want you, like, you're looking at your glove a little bit and just let it go down your body. Good. And that's the end of the second verse. So go back to the start of it. Piercing eyes. So piercing eyes with a vengeance. Tell them to count to 10. ba, ba. Up. 2, 3, down, dun, 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 dun. Up on telephone calls in the evening, driving around the bend, and then snap in champagne, caviar, roses from my discarded men. Alright, let's try that from the start. At least it's slow, so you've got time to move into it. 2, 3, 4, 4. Oh, we've got time to do it once more. Okay, 2. I'll talk properly. You do an intro. Whoa, sorry. I have the volume up so there because the song's so quiet.
My discarded man.